Hello, Gemini. This is your reading for October 2016. For a few more seconds, I'm going to shuffle and then cut the cards. Okay, let's get going here. Your first card, Gemini, is Nine of Pentacles. You have a Two of Wands reversed. And then we have the Justice card reversed. Things are not coming together. Your happiness seems to be an issue here. The fairness, coming together, being on the same page, following through with plans. Plans coming together. That's the issue I see here. I have that Two of Swords. Remember that swords is your element because they represent air. And you are an air sign, Gemini. I also have this Two of Pentacles. So pentacles seem to be very relevant. Also, keep in mind the Justice card also has a sword here. Justice represents Libras, another air sign. So we're talking about fairness and balance. And fairness and balance seems to be popping up here with this Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. Because whenever we get these number twos, we're looking at balance. We're looking at finding unity. Twos, twos, twos. So what are we missing? Two of Cups. So you have a Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So that number two that keeps showing up for you is already telling me that a lot of your situation is dealing with unity, harmony, commitment. All right. And then I have a Three of Wands reversed. Now, wands are very important because they're fire energy. Fire and air help each other out because air nourishes fire. Fire cannot live without air. So when I see your wands reversed, the Two of Wands reversed, meaning that success is delayed, plans have been delayed, and then we get to this Three of Wands to where this future, this plan that you want to have come together is not coming together yet. And as far as a relationship reading, there's definitely someone who is afraid of commitment, who is not on the same page as you, who keeps running away from you. That is definitely a strong energy I'm picking up. I'm getting a Seven of Wands. Someone is being very defensive. This fire energy, maybe there's someone with fire energy with all these wands popping up. Someone with this fire energy is just avoiding commitment. And now in this future, they might even become a little bit defensive. Oh, Two of Cups. This is amazing. Very rarely do we get twos in every single element. And remember, I just said a few seconds, will Two of Cups show up, right? Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Very, very, very strong message from the tarot. Things are going to come together. There's going to be a little bit of defensiveness. There's going to be a little bit of establishing boundaries. And I think once those boundaries are established, then we can get to the Two of Cups, because it seems like someone is very, very defensive and trying to establish their boundaries. And maybe it's you. Maybe there's a discussion that will happen in the future to say, okay, here are the boundaries. You know, we can move forward if we can just get past this and you have an understanding, or they have an understanding of where the boundaries are and what they need to do. Because what these wands are all telling me, this 2 and 3 and 7 of Wands, it's all telling me that there's motivation, there's intent to make things work, to get to that relationship, to get to that harmony and unity. And so all of this juggling and decision making and lack of harmony, you're going to get past it to where this Two of Cups is a strong signal that all of these twos that have been divisive, there's going to be a unity. That Two of Cups is eventually going to pop up here. And then I have a Queen of Swords. This is your energy, Queen of Swords. Is this you? A Queen of Swords reverse. What does that mean? Wow. When a Queen of Swords is reversed, she gets pretty defensive. Usually the Queen of Swords is a very wise woman. She's a very experienced woman who's seen a lot. And I'm an air sign too. I'm a Libra. And so when this is reversed, we're getting someone who's very defensive, who is putting up walls, who is kind of paranoid, mistrustful. And it's very important, Gemini, that you don't start freaking out or letting things take you out of your zone here to where you're not positive. Okay? Because this is, like I said, swords are your element. And so it's very important that as you're working with these decisions and trying to get things in balance, especially with this Justice card, the two scales. And I think that's very meaningful that you have justice with the scales of fairness and then this Two of Swords making a decision. I think for you, what hangs in the balance here, and I am punning on that, hanging in the balance with the scales. I think that for you, when I look at these swords, which reflect your energy, Gemini, I think that you want commitment, you want things to come together, but maybe you also need to be aware of your own insecurities, your own, how can I say this? Not just your own insecurities, but, you know, it seems like someone is putting up boundaries to this union, and this is pulling you like, what's wrong with this person? Why are they not open to me? Because you want this Two of Cups, right? But this person, there seems to be someone who's resistant to that, and you want everything to come together, and it's sort of putting you off a little bit, maybe making you a little angry, maybe making you a little frustrated, and you have to be careful about that, because I get a feeling that maybe a person of interest in your life who's defensive and putting up walls, who feels like they need to put walls up with you, I think you just need to get out of your head a little bit. And that happens with all of us air signs, to where we kind of feel it's easy for us to stay in our head and think of a scenario or think of a situation or see a situation in a way where that's not really what's going on. Okay? Now, this could also be someone else. And maybe it means that you're dealing with a lot of negative aspects, because this person has their wand and they're fighting. This Queen of Swords is reversed. Her sword is facing down. She's not necessarily fighting back. But I think it's important that what this tarot seems to be saying, especially with these three cards in the future, is that yes, there is someone who feels defensive around you, that maybe they are not ready for this commitment, and you need to address letting go or changing your energy in response to this person with the reversed wands, who's just putting up resistance, who's not willing to go in the same direction as you. Especially with this Two of Pentacles in the center, you get a sense that someone, especially if this is a relationship reading, I always see this as someone who's juggling two relationships, or who's caught between two relationships and just can't decide. So especially when I see this Two of Wands reversed alongside the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, I'm just getting a sense of being stuck in the middle with someone and everything in limbo, and it's very difficult for you to deal with that. So in a way, you can sort of change this a little bit. I think that what the tarot is saying is that this union, this harmony, this feeling of being loved and accepted that you want from this particular person or situation, it's not going to come together just yet, but you cannot force it. You cannot make this happen any sooner than it will happen. Okay? You just need to chill, step back, and not allow this to create more negative stories in your head. This could be about you changing your energy towards this person who's defensive, and then maybe they won't feel a need to push you away, because that's definitely what I'm getting here. Someone who's pushing you away even though they might feel a connection with you. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle for an outcome card. Okay. Interesting. A Page of Wands. So all these wands were reversed. This is a wonderful energy. It's a new adventure. It's optimism and it's hope. And it's the beginning of happiness. So whatever's going on with this wands person with the fire energy, it seems as if there's going to be a shift with this person. But there's going to be a little bit of adjustment. You both want the same thing here. You both want this Two of Cups. But it's just going to take both of you not being defensive with each other and not being frustrated with each other, accepting where you are right now in the present, and not keep clinging to your expectations of what you want the other person to do. This Page of Wands is saying, the tarot is saying to you, things are going to look a little bit better. You'll feel much more optimistic in the next few weeks, but you need to stop getting in your own way. That's what I'm seeing here. And maybe this person needs to stop being so defensive, and maybe that's what the Page of Wands is saying. Instead of this man who's mistrustful and fighting back, you have this young man who is this child who's representative of innocence and happiness and happy, just being free and not being defensive. You know, he's not holding the wand as a defense. He's just holding the wand as a guide, as inspiration. So these are two very revealing cards here, that the tarot is saying this situation will change from this to this. Whatever's going on in this relationship. So you just need to be mindful of your energy as well, that you're not going to make this person change any sooner than you want to. It's up to this person. So just be aware of the energy you're putting out here, especially with this Two of Cups. Okay? So that was your reading, Gemini. I appreciate everyone's comments. My regulars who want to get readings from me every month, I always look forward to that. I appreciate your support. And if you're interested, feel free to look in the description of my YouTube videos, where you can make an appointment. You can contact me by email if you have any questions. And I appreciate all your comments. Even though I don't get to respond to all of them, I do appreciate all the wonderful support and compliments and positivity that everyone has given me. And I'm glad to hear that a lot of the things that I see in these readings are playing out in your lives. So having said that, I hope you're enjoying the fall weather, especially those of you who are out east. And I hope to talk with you soon. I wish you love and light, and I will see you next month.